Hey friends, Greg Kappas here in sunny West Phoenix, 77 degrees. Our lemon tree has been producing some fruit and getting ready to give us some more bounty. I'm standing next to a satellite dish. That satellite dish is not only pointed to the right direction to get to the best connection to give a proper TV signal, but it has the idea of being appointed and arranged by its maker to produce the best signal for us in our home. I want to talk today about how we can know God's perfect will for our lives, specifically the part of no cancellation, please. We looked 2 weeks ago at the fact that Jesus said, "You did not choose me." Last week we looked at the issue of "I chose you" and all that comes with the choice of Jesus Christ for us, or many things that come with that. Today we're looking at the issue of "I appointed you." Jesus has got an appointment, a calling, just like this dish is pointed and appointed and arranged for his perfect clarity. So Jesus has an appointment for our lives that he doesn't want us canceling. And so I want to look at John 15:16, no cancellations please, talk a little bit more about that. This text really about Jesus' appointment for us is one that centers on calling. In the New Testament, a lot of scholars look at the word kaleo and say, well, kaleo is used periodically, but a word that's used even more for calling than kaleo is tithemi in its principal parts. I don't want to get real fancy here, but the word "I appointed you" has the issue of tithemi and its principal parts in it, and it has the idea of God taking us from one place and setting us in another. He's appointed us, he's called us. We'll look next week at what that calling looks like, but it's exciting. God has a calling for your life. He's tithemied you. For those of you who want to follow Jesus and know his perfect will. He has a calling for my life, a calling for my wife's life, a calling for my 2 daughters' lives. He's got a calling for you, designed for you. He's appointed you and especially designed it for you around your temperament, your personality, your gift mix, and all the things that God has poured into your natural and your spiritual talents from him. And his calling, get this, is for his pleasure, his glory, his renown, his name. But also, his calling, his appointment is also for your joy, my family's joy. God designs a special appointment and calling for his pleasure, his renown, your joy. Isn't that an incredible God we serve? And Jesus has appointed us for maximum kingdom impact. Just giving you a little hint for what's coming next week on fruitfulness, but maximum kingdom impact. You know, when we move away from Jesus Christ and his appointment, our lives bring tragedy, disappointment, sadness, and loss. But when we fulfill his appointment and his calling for us, we have incredible sense of mission and purpose. Got a little statement I want you to remember in closing. His permissive will is never his will for your life. His perfect will is what he designs. Sure, he allows his permissive will with choices that we can make, but when we repent and ask for forgiveness, his perfect will is what he has designed for you. And that calling and appointment is absolutely phenomenal.